Namaste everyone. Welcome back to our series on learning Vedic astrology. We are continuing to explore the fascinating world of Dhana Yogas. In today's episode, we will explore the Dhana Yogas or the wealth producing planetary combinations through the chart of one of the most influential figures in modern history, none other than Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft and one of the world's richest people for many years. From revolutionizing personal computing to leading global philanthropy, Gates has consistently stayed in the limelight. But what role did the stars play in his legendary success? Let's analyze his astrological chart and uncover the celestial patterns that propelled him to the top. If you haven't watched my first episode in the series of Dhana Yogas, let me give you a brief summary of what actually Dhana Yogas are. In Vedic astrology, the second house represents wealth and income, while the 11th house signifies gains. When these houses connect with the first, fifth, or the ninth house, which are also collectively known as the Lakshmi Sthanas, they form powerful Dhana Yogas. These yogas determine an individual's financial potential, but their results also depend on the strength of the planets and the placements of the planets involved. We have a rectified time of Bill Gates, so we can check both through Uday Lagna and the Chandra Lagna. He's a Gemini ascendant. Let's start with the Lagna. The second lord, the planet that governs wealth and income, is the moon, and the 11th lord, the planet of gains and networking, is Mars. Let's talk about the Lakshmi Sthanas or the Trikonas. The lord of these houses are key players in any chart, as we already discovered it during the learning of Dhana Yogas. For Bill Gates, we have Mercury as Lagna Lord, Venus as the 5th Lord, and Saturn as the 9th Lord. Do you notice something remarkable? All three of these Lakshmi Sthana or Trikona Lords are either in their own house or exalted. Mercury is exalted, Venus is in its own house, and Saturn is exalted as well. How extraordinary is that? And Saturn being 9th Lord, exalted in the 5th house, another Lakshmi Sthana with the 5th Lord Venus. This is really extraordinary. But we are not done yet. Let's talk about the planetary conjunctions, and you will start to see the magic unfold further. Mars and Mercury are in a powerful conjunction, forming a 111 Dhana Yoga, a combination that links wealth and income with gains and networking. This is a potential financial combination, and it plays a huge role in Bill Gates' fortune. And wait, there's more. The moon is in mutual aspect with Mercury, creating another Dhana Yoga. This time it is 1-2 Dhana Yoga, linking the first house with the second house of wealth and income. All of these Dhana Yogas, combined with the strength of the Trikona Lords, makes his chart incredibly powerful. We are not done yet. Let's look at the moon Lagna. From moon, Lagna Lord becomes Jupiter, 5th Lord becomes moon, and 9th Lord becomes Mars. The second Lord becomes Mars, and 11th Lord becomes Saturn. Do you see there is a mutual aspect between 2nd Lord Mars and 5th Lord Moon, forming a 2-5 Dhana Yoga? Also, there is a connection of both Trikonas, 5 and 9, which are Moon and Mars, with Mercury, which is the 7th Lord of partnerships. Now let's take a look at the timing of events, specifically the activation of the Dasha periods. Bill Gates became the world's youngest billionaire at just 32 years old, and this happened during his Venus major period. It's not surprising, right? As we have already seen, Venus is one of the Trikona Lords and is exceptionally well placed in his chart, aligned with another Trikona Lord, Saturn, and situated in a Trikona house. This combination points to a person who is truly extraordinarily blessed. The planets align in a way that not only shows massive financial success, but also a deeply fortunate and well-supported destiny. It's no wonder he's one of the wealthiest and most influential people in the world. Bill Gates' story is not only about technological brilliance, but also about how celestial alignments supported his journey. His success during Venus Mahadasha exemplifies the strength of these cosmic patterns. His horoscope shows what it means to be the poster child of blessed Dhana Yogas, an embodiment of divine grace from Goddess Lakshmi, with exalted planets and auspicious alignments fueling immense wealth, innovation, and influence. Thank you for joining us in the series of exploring Dhana Yogas. In the next video, we will uncover the astrological chart of another influential person. Stay tuned for such insightful videos. See you next time.